Hello YouTube, this is just a quick review on my Yamaha YBR125. I've had about 2 or 3 people asking me to do a review on it now, so better get around to it really. It's not the best day till the bike's got rain on it, so I'm not going to go out, and I got work soon, so I'll just do a quick one there. It's a 4-stroke air-cooled engine, obviously, single cylinder. Quite a reliable engine. I did the oil a couple of weeks ago. This one's got a Leo Vince on it. I think it cost about 140, I think, but it came with the bike when I got it. Definitely makes the bike a lot lighter. Not too sure on performance wise. Maybe 1 or 2 brake horsepower, but not really a lot. Put some rim tape on it as well. A couple of quid extra added features if anyone's thinking about it. They're quite good as well. They're reflective, so a bit of a safety feature. Mine's only done 7,295 miles, but yeah, she should go on for a lot more. They've got engine management light, so just show you, it does like an engine check type thing. And it turns off, so obviously you can start the bike by electric or the kickstart. It's got neutral light, you've got your indicators, which mine is running really fast for some reason. High beam and your other indicator. You got your fuel gauge, speedo, rev counter, obviously. Quite basic. That's quite handy having that. I think I've only got a quarter of a tank at the moment, but that should last me quite a while anyway. I've got heated grips on mine. Only cost £30, and they're quite good. But you just make sure you don't leave them on, because obviously the bike's not even turned on, but you can turn them on. Just don't leave them on, because you'll run the battery out, and I've done that a few times. Got your high beam switch, your indicators, your horn, and that's pretty much it really. The mirrors are quite standard, and that is about it for this side of the bike really. You got a side light as well, which is always on, or parking light, whatever. Side light I like to call it, it's always on. Got your low beam, your high beam as well, so it's a bit of an extra added feature with side light. Your backlight is always on as well, and it's got I wouldn't say bad, but the back brake's drum, and I'm used to disc, so it's not best. It slows you down, but it's not as good as disc. I reckon the front one's obviously disc, but yeah, the back one's not the best. If there was any way of a conversion, I would do it, but I don't think there is. The suspension's pretty good on these bikes. Well, I don't find it a problem. The most comfortable bike I've ever rode is definitely this bike. It's fuel injected as well, so it's quite really good on fuel. I mean, I don't know what would fill up my tank, maybe 13, 14, 15 quid would fill up my tank, and that will last me at least a month. I don't ride it to work or anything, it's just leisure really. Just going to show you a quick round the engine. I got an Iridium spark plug in there. I don't think it does much difference. Apparently it restores performance, but I hardly doubt it. Show you around this side of the bike. I've got it on the decking at the moment. The plan was to keep the rain off it, but the rain seems to just come in anyway. Little stuff like this rusts quite quick on these bikes, but they actually are. I'll show you something if I can see it. If you can see it, I don't know if you can. Like Jiangxi and Zhongsheng, they're both Chinese, so they're made in a Chinese factory actually. No. Zhongsheng, I know they did the like a superbike RMR or Pulse Adrenaline type looking bike as well, and Jiangxi did their own little pit bikes. So made in the same place as them really. The chain, I'll tell you what, is quite good. Maybe mine's a bit slack, tiny bit slack, but I've never really actually tightened it up since I've had the bike, and I've had it like maybe 5 months now, and I've never actually tightened it up. And the kickstart, never really used that either. Always the electric start. Obviously when I ran the battery down with the grips I use the kickstart. But yeah, it's a great reliable bike really. If you're going to be learning, this is a great bike to pass your test on, I guess. Really good on fuel if you need to get to work and stuff like that. There's obviously a lot of added features you can do. I know on eBay you can get a 150 and a 200cc bore kit, but I'm not going to bother with that. But you can do your extra bits to it if you want. Obviously, like exhaust, there's Leo Vince, there's a Moto, I don't know, it's like a GP exhaust for it as well, and a Leo Vince Cobra exhaust. So loads of stuff really you can do to it. It's a very basic bike really. It's the same single cylinder obviously, nothing really special. Top speed, I wouldn't really know. I've had it at like 75 downhill. Obviously maybe with the wind behind me, I'm not too sure, but my last revving it about 9k. So at 10k, 11 or 12 I don't know, I wouldn't want to ever take it to 12 really, but 10 or 11 you might be able to squeeze out 80 downhill maybe. I don't know. Depends, I haven't really got enough hills to do it on. Well, a long enough hill anyway. But yeah, it's, like I said, really easy bike. I've never really had a passenger, obviously come on L plate, CBT. And yeah, it's just a quick review on the bike really. If there's any questions, please just comment and I'll try and answer them for you. Thank you.